Gunpla can be expensive at times, but not all of the times. For example, this Jim and Zakutu are quite cheap, but this Verka is not. This one's expensive. You know what's expensive all of the time? P-fucking Bandai. They are limited and twice or thrice as expensive as normal releases. So, the way I see it, you have two choices. It's either A, you give Bandai the cash and buy those exclusive kits, or B, you buy bootleg kits and hope for the best. Well, there's also this, third option, but we both know that we won't be quitting this hobby anytime soon. So in today's video, we will be taking a look at this. The bootleg RGM-79 gem. Or to be more specific, the RGM-79 gem of Lieutenant Sleggar from the Origin series. Yeah, let's get started. As usual, we are going to be taking a look at three main points. First is affordability, second is the overall quality of the kit, and lastly, the overall building experience. So first, the affordability section. This particular bootleg of a P-Bandai was bought by yours truly for about 300 pesos. Pretty usual for a bootleg kit, which is quite nice. I will not buy this if it's like 600 above. That's just going to be a waste of money. So, for 300 pesos, you will get a gem. But not just any gem. This is Sleggar's gem from the Origins series of manga and animation. So yeah, you get the gem, you get a pair of open hands, which is very very nice for dynamic poses. You also get two trigger fingers, each for each arm, which is nice, you can dual wield. And you get also two closed holding hands, which is going to be useful if you want him to use two beam sabers. Yes, you get two beam sabers, pretty usual for a Bandai Gundam Gunpla kit. You also get a pair of alternative wrists, which I don't know how to attach. Besides that, you also get a early type of a beam spray gun and the early type beam rifle. This is also the one that was used by the gun cannon, which is nice. You also get a shield and a foil sticker and a sheet of water slide decals, which I haven't used yet because I'm planning to use this thing on other kit. I might customize something else with this one. So yeah, that's for the affordability. And for the bootleg, you get a lot of things, so that's a 10 out of 10 in my book. It's cheap, you get a lot, and it's quite nice. But let's pause for a sec and let's pretend that this thing is an actual P-Bandai. This particular kit, if it's a real P-Bandai, usually sells for about 2,000 pesos or above, or 40-ish dollars, which is for a kit which only gives you this much, I would say that it's not worth it. So don't get the P-Bandai unless you really like Sleggar. If you want the Origin gem, get the gem shoulder cannon shoulder missile pod. Get that one instead, boys. Now for the overall quality of the kit, let's start with the plastic quality. The plastic quality is quite shit, and I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but you get a pretty bad mold line. Okay, wait, there we go. Yeah, I can see it in the camera. Like this mold line, the mold pattern, or whatever you want to call it. What the fuck is that? It's a cheap plastic. A lot cheaper than the band plastic, which is pretty alright for a bootleg. I don't really expect too much for the price. So yeah, the plastic quality is quite shit, but acceptable kind of shit for a bootleg. And for articulation, for the shoulder, you can go this high, which is nice. You can do some very very nice
poses, which is very much welcome here. The up crunch is quite well as well. You know, it's pretty rare for a kit to have that nice up crunch. And again, for the arms, it's double jointed, so you can bend it in a very nice way, like he's going to box or something. Nice rocky pose. And for the legs, I mean for the skirts first, it can go up more than 90 degrees, which is very nice. The side skirts can only go that high without pushing the torso up. So yeah, pretty limited. It's also in a ball joint, so you can swivel left and right. The butt crack is paralyzed though, you know, you can't lift it or anything, which is typical for high grades. Now, for the legs, it can kick pretty much a 90-degree kick, which is pretty typical. This is also double jointed, so you will get a very nice articulation, which you can really pose well, bro. Like, come on, it's a very nice kit. And yeah, for the back, well, not so much because again, paralyzed butt crack. And for the feet, for the back, well, back movement.exe stopped working because this piece is blocking this piece, so no luck for that. On the front, we have a bit, not too much. We also have a toe movement, which is very nice. This piece, it kinda moves left and right, up and down, you know, typical for shin guard. Is this a shin guard? What do you call this? I don't know. So yeah, articulation is pretty good. So yeah, for overall quality, I will give it a very solid 7 out of 10. Punch. Now, for the building experience. Well, what can I say? It's a bootleg, so a bit of resistance is there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you know? It's a high grade, so it's not that hard to build. But some parts are a bit too hard to snap together because of the fucking atrocious fitting. And they required a bit of force, to say the least, which is fine and all. So yeah, there's nothing else to say. The building experience is a bootleg kind of thing, you know, pretty typical for a bootleg. So yeah, for that I will give it a solid 8 out of 10 in the overall building experience. And now for the verdict. Should you get this kit? Yes and no. You know, yes if you're a fan of Sleggar, but if you want a bootleg gem that's have a lot more, just buy the Moroccan type. That you know, that will give you a lot more, the shoulder cannon and everything else. You know, so yeah, if you're just a fan of Sleggar, go get it. If you know, not, just get the bootleg Moroccan type. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. No, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.